Two new laws are quietly moving through Sacramento, AB 1248 and SB 381, and if you own a rental property in California, you need to know what's coming. These bills could prohibit you from charging utilities, adding new language into your lease, and even force you to provide certain types of maintenance. All right, so let's talk about AB 1248. This bill would make it nearly impossible to start charging utilities to your tenant if they're not already being charged in the original lease. So let's say you include utilities right now. And next year you decide, hey, my water bill is really high. They're using a lot of water. I want to pass it on to the tenant through the RUB system. That would likely be off the table unless it was written in the lease from day one. Worse, under this bill, they redefined rent to include things like trash, pest control, hot water, laundry. And get this, if any of these services are removed, like let's say you have pest control and then you cancel it, or you have shared laundry and you get rid of it, that could be treated as a rent increase under California's Tenant Protection Act. Rent increases are heavily restricted under that law, and this could open you up to lawsuits even if you didn't raise rent by $1. All right, so let's talk about the other bill, SB 381. First thing it would do is lower the rent cap across the state. And right now the rent cap is 5% plus inflation for properties under AB 1482 with a maximum of 10%. Under this bill, it would drop it to 5% plus inflation capped at 8%. But it's not just rent caps. You'd also be required to put your rent increase formula in your lease. So you have to show the tenant how you came up with the number through some formula. They also would require you to list the tenant rights summary in every lease, which most tenants don't even read the lease as it is. It's like 60 pages and for most of us because there's so many laws. And if you didn't have it, it would be invalidated. They could sue you for damages, all sorts of crazy stuff.